So we mentioned the word no already, but in this context, it's about going a bit specific with the no's. You're going to say no to the good in order to say yes to the great. Today's success principle number 43 is all about waiting for the great. Because sometimes we say yes too quick, right? Maybe we're already saying no to certain things, and the things that we're saying yes to, we need to wait out even just a little bit longer to get even more satisfaction and fulfillment from them. Take Rocky Balboa, or Sylvester Stallone. I always call him Rocky. The movie franchise started with him sitting down and writing the screenplay, and then going on to different financiers, and financiers saying, actually, no, we don't want you to be the lead. We want other actors to be the lead. Sylvester Stallone said no, because it wasn't good enough. And he waited for the right financier to see that he was the ideal person to play Rocky Balboa. And that led on to other franchises that Sylvester Stallone has then launched, like Rambo, trucking up more than $2 billion. Now, if he said yes to something that was good, we wouldn't have been able to see Adrian and other great things that Sylvester Stallone has done in his lifetime, like Creed, and helping us to see more different ways that he's, as an actor, producer and writer, how he brings great things to the screen. Now, you may agree with me or disagree with me, but the point of this is saying no to the good so you can say yes to the great is a great foundational step. A great step that perhaps we often overlook. So how can we do this in practical terms? Because this is success principle number 43, and we're always talking about implementation rather than just information. So how? So there's one way that there's a couple of ways I'm going to share, and Jack Canfield talks about in the success principles. So do go out and get your copy, and the links will be below. Now, the first one is start by listing your opportunities. So you've got good opportunities, you've got great opportunities. So yeah, seeing your options in writing is much better, right? If you see them and they don't necessarily light you up, then maybe they're just good. And you've got to think of what would make them great. And then deciding, this is what I want. And then not settling. Sometimes we're often settling for less because we're thinking, that's all available. That's all that's available. What if Sylvester Stallone said that? We wouldn't have had Rocky, not the way that we've seen it. And it's a great movie. You can fight me for that, I tell you, because it's a good movie. Okay, talk to advisors about potential new pursuits. So people that you trust, not just people that, people that you really trust that are on your squad. People that you even like. Now, for those of you that are spiritual and that are on my channel, you already know I'm going to probably say this, right? Talk to your angels, talk to God, because in terms of advisors, sometimes you're looking for some direction, some clarity, and you have an inner knowing already. And oftentimes we look outside ourselves and we have the answers within. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't ask people, some advisors that you trust, but ultimately the decision is yours. It's your decision whether you say yes to you, right? So remember that as well. Test the waters. Don't just go all in. Like, I was thinking about opening a different store to add on to my portfolio of e-commerce. And I was like, yeah, let's do this. Then I was realizing, let me test the waters. Let me just dip my toe in a little bit, because at the end of the day, I want it to be great. And in order for something to be great, there has to be some testing done, some almost growth hacking, right? Like the way I'm doing growth hacking with marketing. Some things have worked really well, like amazing, like literally 46% increase in engagement over like period of a week. And other things, not so much. Other platforms, not so much. So testing the waters is a really good way for you to still be consistent with your efforts, but not feel like you're stuck having to do it because you've gone all in. And when I say go all in, it's much more around knowing that you don't want this to be good, you want it to be great. You want it to be great. Okay, and finally, look at the way where you spend your time. Determine if those activities truly serve your goals. So the Pareto law is 20% of your activities give you 80% of your results, right? So look at all the activities you're doing. Look at what results are coming in, and then just start to shift your energy. I mean, I know you probably want to go and grab everything, and you truly believe that the other things that you're doing that are not bringing you results are going to bring you results later on. But the reality is, 20% of what you are doing is bringing you 8% of your results. So this is where you can delegate if you really, really want to, the rest of the stuff. But I would say buckle down on that 20% to give you that 8% of the results, because that's where your golden goose is, if you know that analogy. Yeah, so say no to the good so that you can say yes to the great. That's success principle number 43. Links are going to be below for you to get the book digitally or just through the post. The bottom line is this: you deserve the best. And excellence takes patience. Now, you can decide what it is you really want. But for you to go from good to great, it's about saying no to the good so that you can go to the great. Again, comment, thumbs this video up. Let me know what you took away from this. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. This series is the success principles. There's around 64 principles. We are at number 43. Go back and watch the other videos if you haven't. They are very good because they come from some of the foundational teachings of Jack Canfield, and then I've added a little bit of salt and pepper of my experiences and perspective that has helped me too. But again, we're all in this together. So this is about implementation, not just information, and you can get transformation only when you implement. So remember to do that as well. Thank you for watching.